So is this a Google Plus Hangout? Is it live streaming on YouTube? Or
yes, it is. Yeah? It is streaming onto the vloggerfair YouTube channel.
Wicked.
And we'll have probably higher quality video. We'll be able to remix too. You know, we're doing our best transforming this warehouse. We're in normally trucks will pull up through the ramp. I don't know if you guys saw the videos in the vloggerfair channel when this was just an empty warehouse. I was very grateful that the proper planning team had made this transformation. I could not be standing here if it weren't for my team. I'm definitely not the only one who made this possible. So my team has been very supportive.
The Apprentice A team, the Apprentice A Unvlogging Your team was here about just over a month and a half ago maybe, and it was half empty and half just full of things. And we're like, oh, this is gonna be the place. Like it was cool. Like it's like, but like I could tell that you had this vision. It's like it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be so good. And just hearing you talk about it, we're like, I've got faith, man. It's gonna happen.
Well, see, you know, the way I look at it, this is the place where we're gathering, right? And just like it doesn't matter which camera you're using, it really doesn't matter where you gather, because vloggerfair is less about the venue and more about you. Just like YouTube is less about the video and it's more about you. And I'm gonna hammer that point home. I believe that. Because I mean, what's YouTube, right? It's videos, but no, it's community. I absolutely believe that. The greatest chance for you to connect with other people is getting in the same space. So thank you guys for making that leap. King? I guess we'll find out the music, all right? You don't want to see me dance. Not this early in the morning, not late at night. By the way, speaking of late at night, the party's open to everybody. We'll have like a beer garden for those who are old enough, like myself. Some people are not old enough, but we will still accommodate you. We're trying to make it as family friendly as we can possibly make it. Because YouTube, well, not all of YouTube, but a greater part of YouTube is there for the family. In fact, you know, kids these days, you probably grow up more with YouTube than you do TV, right? Yeah? I don't even watch TV anymore. If it's not on YouTube, I don't see it.
A lot of TV shows can't even get the views that YouTubers can get, so
that's the funny thing. Yeah. You know, I'm very happy of any kind of support, but, you know, we connected with traditional media, but the most attention that was driven to this event was because of y'all. I mean, on Twitter, and commenting and sharing, so I cannot express my gratitude enough. Everybody who's done that, I've been very, very good.
It is crazy to think about the transition from TV to online, and I mean, I wonder how they do they're going to have to start changing their rating system. They're going to have to like look at the TV ratings, and then look at all the uTorrent downloads.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're going to look at it, because it's funny, because even like, I worked in television for like 7 years, and now it's like, the show that I worked on for like 5 years, like every day was a live, like basically like TRL, if you guys know TRL and MTV. In Canada it was called Much On Demand, and that show used to do really good for ratings, and now it's, I mean, vloggers get better views a day than that show.
You know, it's
changing.
And it's not, when I watch a video, it's about connecting with the person on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm the only one, but I very rarely look at view count or ratings or anything else. I'm lucky enough to have a community that doesn't post a lot of negativity in the comments.
Yeah.
So I'm very appreciative of any kind of positivity that you guys are bringing to this event.
So what do you look at more? Do you look at like the views, or do you look at like your thumbs up and your comments to see how much interaction, how much people are like enjoying?
So, you know, it's funny that I do a daily video in my channel where I also post some geeky stuff. I have just one YouTube channel. I know I'm an anomaly. Everyone else has like 4 or 5. I just have one. I'm going to stick with one for now. I look at, you know, total engagement. And so I do a 10-minute daily vlog that I splice together of just whatever's happening in life. I should probably be vlogging this, but I'll set it down and I'll vlog it in a second. You'll be in my vlog. I went from 10 minutes to 5 minutes one day, and everyone got upset.
Really?
They felt that they were cheated. They got mad. They wanted 10 minutes. In fact, they wanted 15. I'm like, okay, I gotta cut you off at some point. I love sharing my life, but I need to keep something to myself too. So I watch what and how people interact. It's the level of engagement. It's not just the amount of views, but it might be the amount of views in relation to how many people appreciate it enough to like or share or leave a comment that was really supportive, or you know, just showing that they were actually engaged.
It's funny because I've heard that before. Like other people said, like, you know, if the video is not long enough, you know, the viewers are sometimes like, what are you doing? Like,
right.
You're holding back on us. and it's funny because you think about like, well, you know, like you're doing this for free for people to watch and to enjoy. And so it's funny how sometimes they can feel that way. But at the same time, I was thinking about it recently. And imagine you were watching Game of Thrones. I know you like Game of Thrones.
Right.
And imagine one day you were watching it and then just like stopped after 15 minutes. Wouldn't you be upset?
Oh, I'd be very upset, especially after last
You are a
Sunday's
loyal
episode.
viewer.
I don't know. I'm not gonna. No spoilers. Okay, no spoilers. No spoilers. Wow. Okay. Wow. Is all I'm going to say. There's your spoiler.
But so it's kind of because like being a loyal viewer, you know what I mean? You have an attachment and you care, and then when it's like less, you're just like, I feel cheated, you know?
Well, you know, it takes time to make something look like it doesn't take a lot of time.
It's true.
And I just know that, you know, interacting with community online, it's fun to do, but this is another reason why I like doing events and specifically getting a chance to interact with everybody, because it kind of brings us out from behind the screen. And what I learned last night at some of the informal mixers, and I don't know if anybody was able to catch the Monsters University movie. I heard that was good.
I was on an airplane.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Was it good though? Good, great movie. Okay, cool. Yeah, Disney came to us and said, hey, would you like to do a private screening for Monsters University? I'm like, hey, did you really have to ask that question? Yes. I would not be able to enjoy it, but last night when I was introducing vloggers to other vloggers, they were both fans of each other and they didn't even know it. Which is just kind of, it's funny to me how that works.
Yeah, yeah.
So we've got a lot of things happening here. If we have anything that's on the schedule, we have a free vloggerfair application that's so cute. I love your cosplay. And cosplay is welcome, by the way. I love that. The vloggerfair app is free on Android and iOS. There's a schedule in there. We'll be writing down the names of people who are going to be on stage here. Right across the way, there's a little section we have like Ask Your Favorite Vlogger. So for those people who are thinking about getting into vlogging, don't know where to start, the area right behind you is where that will be. We've also, I'm very, very grateful for other sponsors and supporters, because many people don't know, but putting on an event can be a very expensive task. And so if it weren't for you coming in and showing your support by coming, that's fantastic. But our sponsors also made things happen. Intel came in last week and is wanting to meet other content creators. So I was very grateful for Intel, and even Ford. They're going to be doing some test drives and whatnot, and they've got their own hashtag. So here's the thing, you guys, you got a challenge. So Ford came to me this morning, and they said, all right, we're trying to show the company that vloggers matter. And I'm like, really? Is this a question? Like, yes, they matter. It's like, well, we have a hashtag, you know, are people going to use it? I'm like, well, did you put the hashtag up? Yes, they did. It's right there, Ford Vlogs. So if you stop by, trust me, Ford's going to be paying attention. Like, and I appreciate when partners pay attention.
Yeah, sure, definitely. I mean, Ford's also like they've been doing the Fiesta thing, and I mean they're trying to be involved in the community, which is really cool.
In fact, there were going to be more vloggers up here, but they're down in LA for a Ford engagement, which is okay.